It is back. The shear line that typically sets up when we get that northeast monsoon with these cold surges interacting with that warm tropical air still lingering here across the Philippines and in the southeastern areas of Asia. I'm meteorologist Robert Smith. Let's talk about that shear line setup. What we could see around Guam. Look at the convection rate here as we go ahead over the upcoming week and that extended forecast. First, the near term, we do have basically this line here, which you know what I'm talking about. Shear line basically means a line of shear. You get that northerly flow interacting with still kind of that southwesterly flow, and where that collides combined with daytime heating helps enhance and fire up these thunderstorms, which at times could be these localized short time heavy squalls. Now, it's not a southwest monsoon type of event. You're not looking at persistent rain. This would be more of these short time durations. But within that, due to that shear and maybe even a little rotation, you could have some stronger storms fire up with that as this line settles towards the south by Wednesday over towards Thursday. And watch as this overall pushes over here. You kind of have that broad rotation here, but south of it, we're actually feeding in to what could be our next named storm system, or at least a tropical depression out here just towards the north of Guam, lifting out across the Ogasawara Islands. So here comes your next cold surge. You can kind of see how it goes up like that. You have that flow coming in here, and then there's your shear line, which eventually could be almost a Habagat type setup specifically for Visayas and Mindanao. So here we go. Watch the broader picture of things as that pushes off towards the north into that flow. I'm going to walk over here, though. I want to show you what the GFS, that's the Global Forecasting System, is showing at this time. Right there. Here we go. So this is from Tropical Tidbits, kind of give you an idea of what I'm talking about here. Watch this as it develops. You know, this particular model, not showing it very deep. We're looking at about right there, it gets down to about 990 hectopascals. So kind of a tropical storm developing there around Guam and trying to lift off there towards the Ogasawara Islands, staying south and east of Honshu. But watch right here. This is what I want you to pay more attention to. Watch right here as that develops. It almost wants to pull in that moisture with it. Now, this is today. Yesterday, the same model actually had this a little bit further towards the west with just kind of a sloppy mess out here in the Philippine Sea, a broad rotation. The point is, it does look like we're almost going to be seeing something trying to develop out here. Definitely an increase in rainfall for Guam and the Mariana Islands in that extended forecast, but this could even edge further towards the west into the latter part of the month. This is actually the 23rd to the 29th from the Global Tropical Hazards Outlook. That is from the Climate Prediction Center in the United States. It looks all over the world. You can see everywhere. Where's the highest chance of tropical development? It is right here in the Philippine Sea and the West Philippine Sea through next week. Based on our guidance, yeah, it does look more and more likely. That combined with that La Nina watch, above average sea surface temperatures, means we could still see an additional tropical system here. Now, at least at this time, it doesn't look like any straight runners or anything like that, so I'm not terribly concerned about a landfalling storm in the Philippines, but definitely want to continue to keep an eye on it. I think for now, really is more so about that flow coming in from the north and east for friends out here across Taiwan, into Vietnam, into Luzon, and then that southwesterly flow and that interaction here, friends, that is going to be bringing that kind of flow into western areas of Mindanao as we look ahead, even the Palawan by later this week. So let's look here Tuesday and Wednesday. You can see where the winds are. I was talking about that northeast monsoonal flow, shear line slowly creeping down towards the south. These afternoon showers and thunderstorms setting up with that as it kind of drifts off into that direction. See right here, I almost got a little of that wind flow up and around a few of the islands here too. So let's do our flyover. Tacloban, 30 degrees for your high, 24 for your low. You still got that chance of precip. Partly cloudy skies out there in the central Visayas. Well, Palawan, 32 for your high, but I do believe you're going to be looking at some additional afternoon showers. Let's scoot ahead here across the Sulu Sea, out past Martinique too. Manila, 32 degrees there. Afternoon rain possible, all the way over towards Subic Bay. Baguio, you might get a little break in the precipitation there for you, with 25 for your high, with afternoon partly cloudy skies on Wednesday for the Cagayan Valley. Thursday, actually, and even Friday, may even be a bit dry as that front, or that shear line, I should say, settles first towards the south into Baguio, your first completely dry day in some time. Sun should dominate out there. Looking ahead, though, as that flow starts to get enhanced by Saturday into Sunday, places like Cebu may see an uptick in total precipitation. While Manila, you're going to be looking at partly cloudy skies even here on Thursday and Friday with a chance of rainfall on Saturday. So yeah, we got stuff to watch out here. It may not be a full-on typhoon, but a few things to talk about. If you want to know more information about the La Nina setup, though, check out my last video update on the Western Pacific. All right, let's do our flyover for Japan. If you're out here, a shout out to all my Japanese friends or anybody visiting. Tokyo 26 with that chance of rainfall there for you into Sendai, and then things even get a little bit cooler into Sapporo. We're not quite in the snow season yet, but once we start seeing snow out here into our northern island of Japan, it really does show how that northeast monsoon is continuing to churn on. All right, big shout out for all of our Patreon members. D-Fresh, Marty, Rose, Adam, Angela, Russell, thank you so much. Garmin, Colonel Cy, Jeff Davis, absolutely legends. Our Super Typhoons are some of my favorite people. They donate, and they don't have to. And that's really, it humbles me that you guys want to support the channel. I say it in every update. I know some people have said, why do you do this in every update? Because I truly, truly want to reach out, and I don't want to skip over you guys. I can't believe still, even to this day, that so many people want to help out the channel. So thank you so much. Truly, truly, truly. If you ever want to help out, link is down below. If you don't, I'll never put this behind a paywall. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to be offended. But if you do, I am humbled, and I'll do my best to provide you the best information here. As always, thanks for watching. And number one thing, of course, is stay safe out there. I hope you have a good day wherever you are.